YouTube friends, welcome to Golden Truth Tarot. Today's pick a card reading will be intuitive messages from the future. We have 4 groups. Group number 1, Labradorite. Group number 2, Selenite. Group number 3, Amethyst. And group number 4, Clear Quartz. If you'd like to meditate on the cards, please pause the video and feel free to do so, or just choose with your intuition and your gut instinct. Okay, my friends, I will also leave the timestamps for each groups in the description of this video so it's easy for you to access. And let's get started with group number 1. Okay, for all of you guys who picked the Labradorite stone, the stone of protection, wisdom, psychic abilities, let's see what messages we have for you guys. Okay. Lay down all the cards and we will get started. So the first thing that I see for you guys who picked group number 1, with the Strength card in reverse, I do see that you guys are kind of blaming others for everything that's going on around you. You're blaming others for not having time to exercise and take care of yourself. You're blaming others for the stress load that you have. You're not taking charge of your life. And there's the need here to be strong. Not only strong physically, but also strong mentally and emotionally to face reality. Stop escaping reality. Some of you might be blaming others. Some of you might be just trying to escape reality by using drugs or alcohol or anything of that sort. And that's not the healthy way to do it. That's absolutely not the right way. So just try to confront whatever is happening, whatever is going on. And if it helps you, start with small steps. If it helps you, start exercising, maybe eating healthy so you can strengthen your physical body, and then doing the things that you like and that you love and that can give you some peace mentally. Do that as well, and take the time to evaluate what's going on. Don't let your instinct, your primal instinct, just explode and reveal that animal that is inside of us. Okay, try to control that emotion and try to understand, where is that emotion coming from? What is making you unhappy? And what is making you lash out at other people? What exactly is going on? What's the deeper cause of this issue here? And what I'm seeing with the Ace of Swords, I'm seeing that having that mental clarity, being rational and not just allowing your anger or your impulses take the lead, that's going to help you come out of this victorious. Be clear with what you want. Be clear with your goals. Be clear with what type of relationship you want. Be clear of what your dreams are for your future and work towards that. And this can be in regards to a particular person or a relationship or a job that you feel stuck, that you feel like things are not going the right way, and you try to control it, you try to act as rational as possible, and at times you just kind of lash out for the smallest thing, and that's all because you have all these things accumulated within you, and you're not really releasing that energy in a positive way. So take the time and get clear, and sometimes you have to cut things or people or situations out of your life. Okay, if something is not working, if something is not right, if something is not what you want in your life, it's toxic, it's not helping you, then there is a time to be clear. First, you can start by just cutting it out yourself, mentally saying, okay, this is not working anymore. I should stop trying to fix this relationship over and over again. Obviously, this is not the right person for me. Let me move on. Or obviously, this is not the right job for me. Things are not working. I keep getting excuses and I'm not going really anywhere. So let me just be clear about what I want here and take charge. So take charge of your life. When we're in the stage of the Ace of Swords, you're clear and you're very serious about what you want. It's like going to war. You want to have a sword. You don't want to have a wand with you. You want to have a sword. You want to fight for what you want. You want to be strong and courageous. And that's going to bring you that victory. Okay, so the chance to start new, but this is only going to happen if you let your mind and your intellect control your impulses, okay, not the other way around. Because I'm seeing it has a lot to do with the fact that you had very, very high expectation for this particular person or this particular job or this particular situation. When you first started, you were thinking, oh, this is the right person for me. You had big dreams. You thought this is the right job for me. I'm always going to be working here, or this is where my career is going to start. And the more the time went by, the more you start feeling like, wow, this is not really what I was expecting. And you started getting disappointed. And there might be people around you who in a way are kind of messing with your self-esteem, are not giving you what you deserve. That's also affecting your self-esteem. So you're thinking, oh, am I going to be able to meet someone new? Am I going to be able to find the true love of my life? Am I going to be able to find a better job? Or am I going to be able to find other friends that appreciate me? So the need here is to find that relight that fire within yourself, that optimism, that strength, that courage to say, no, I'm still going to be able to move on from this place, and I'm going to get what I really deserve. And this is not what you guys deserve. You deserve better. Just because someone disappointed you, or a particular company or a job disappointed you, that doesn't mean that you can't expect more. That doesn't mean that you can't find something better out there. This is also a lot of tendencies from companies or from people to, when they're being manipulative, to tell you, oh, you think I'm bad, you should see out there, you're not going to find anything better out there. Or sometimes companies tend to say, oh, you guys are very lucky to work here, it's very hard out there, especially with everything we have going on in today's society. It might be a bit stressful, more than usual, to be in a position when you have to look for another job or start new, start fresh. The unknown scares you. That's what I'm feeling. But you need to take that courage back within yourself, that self-esteem, that ability to talk to others and present who you truly are, and be able to really reflect the amazing qualities that are within yourself and not doubt yourself so much. Okay, my friends, and I see with the moon card that you are scared. You are scared. There's a lot going on within you that will come to surface. Things will come to light. And also I'm seeing with the moon card, this might have to do with other women. With other women that are around you that maybe are not supporting you enough, or making you feel like you're not as good as them, or making you doubt your self-esteem. That's kind of affecting you as well. But don't allow whatever it's in your subconscious or whatever might have happened from the past to affect your present. Okay, this has a lot to do with also past experiences, past traumas, or past relationships. For some of you, the relationship you might have with your mother, parts of it are affecting your present situation, how strongly you feel about confronting life. In a way, has a lot to do with that time frame that you build with your mother. If you had a lot of support system, you might feel more positive about life. And if you had a difficult childhood, now it's kind of pieces of that in the subconscious are affecting what's presently going on. But I do see that you guys will get that courage to get out of this situation. You will get the courage to get out of the Eight of Swords. Unfortunately, it's in reverse. So it's telling me that you will be able to release yourself from that mental in a way, that mental jail that you created around yourself, lots of limitations and thinking like you can't do something, you will get out of that. You will find the courage and the strength to fight for what you want and see the option or the options around you. At this time, you might feel like, okay, my back's against the wall, I can't do anything, I'm trapped, this is my situation, what am I gonna do? I can't really explore many options, there's no other options around me. But it's gonna come to a point when you will say, okay, I've had enough, I'm gonna do what I wanna do, and I will release myself from this energy of the Eight of Swords. And when you have that wake-up call, when you feel like, okay, this is a time for me to really go after what I want for myself, you're unstoppable. Nothing can stop you. You're motivated. I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, this is going to be a long time coming. Okay, so this has been going on for a while till you finally get that push that, okay, I had enough. I have to release myself from this and find a solution. And that's the moment when you take the Ace of Swords, you take one sword, you free yourself from being trapped. You use your mind, your intellect. Some of you might even benefit from listening to maybe motivational podcasts or things that will encourage you to go after what you want, after your dreams, after your goals, or pursue, or just free yourself, live the best version of your life. And I do see that it has a lot to do with expectations that society has for you guys, or some of you might come from very traditional families with very traditional backgrounds that have certain expectations of you. That, oh, you should be doing this, you should be doing that, especially maybe a father figure that it's very strong, that has that strong authority in your life, and you're feeling like, okay, I want to do what I want to do, even though it might look unconventional for my family, or they might disagree with it, or my friends might disagree with it. I need to pursue my dreams. I need to pursue what I want for myself. And you've been keeping this to yourself for a long time. You've been very secretive. You've felt like you don't want to tell other people about how you're feeling in your life, because on the outside, things might look good. Other people might not know what you're going through, but on the inside, you're not happy. You're not happy with this relationship, or with your career, or where different aspects of your life. Some of you might come from very religious backgrounds where you are feeling like you can't feel that same connection with that specific religion anymore. You feel like you want to break free from that. You want to explore different options, because you're not getting the same answers that you used to. You're not connecting in an emotional level with the religion anymore. So you want to free yourself from that. You want to free yourself from whatever your family background, traditions, society around you is imposing on you. You want to do what makes you happy and what's good for you. And I'm feeling that for some of you guys, this will come with detachment. So you will have to detach yourself from the situation to actually realize how you're actually feeling, what is right or what is wrong, or what you actually want for yourself. So some of you might be taking some time just to reflect, just to meditate, just to kind of rethink everything, and that's going to give you that courage to move on. Okay, and sometimes you need to, in order for you to move to a better place, you have to align things in your life and actually look at what's not in the right place, and the things that need adjustment, adjust those things, okay? But you need to detach from day-to-day life to be able to see things clearly. Like, an interesting experiment is if I get this card so close to the camera, now you're just seeing the card, you're not really seeing too much of the other cards. But if I put the card back here, now you're able to see everything. So sometimes you need to take a few steps back, you need to reflect, look at the whole picture, and find a solution for yourself. And from the oracle of your light, work your light, the messages: align your life, what is not aligned or needs to change. Okay, so it's, and I love how beautifully they have depicted in the card. There is a lot of things that are not really aligned. There's a lot of things that don't fit your life anymore. And this can even be a particular person in your life, a particular friend that just keeps bringing problems and drama. And sometimes you love someone, you love them because you might be childhood friends, or you might have known the person for a long time, but your lifestyles don't align anymore. They don't go together anymore. You might have outgrown each other. You feel like this person is in a different level than where you want to be, and you're feeling like it's affecting your journey. Okay, so not everyone is supposed to be with us during our entire life journey. Some people are supposed to stay with us for some time and then leave and have a few chapters maybe in the book of our life, and some are supposed to be there for a longer amount of time. So don't feel guilty to detach yourself. Okay, you need to align your life, you need to get things in order. And for some of you guys, it can even be as easy as starting by cleaning up your car, or cleaning up your office, or cleaning up your own room. There's been a lot of experiments showing that if the place where you live or the environment around you is messy, affects directly your mind, it affects directly your thought process. So you need to, the more clean and neat a place is, a room is, or your car is, the easier it is for you to focus your thoughts and have a clear understanding of what's happening in life. So that might be a first step. Taking care of your body might be the second, and slowly, if you feel like you're overwhelmed, like, oh my God, I have so many things going on, I don't even know where to start by something small, by baby steps. Start by maybe cleaning your room or cleaning your car, see how you feel, and then start maybe writing things down just to kind of give you a better idea of what you want. Wake up in the morning and say, okay, this is what I'm going to do today. Today I'm going to organize this part of my room, or today I'm going to do 1, 2, 3. Give yourself a few goals, small goals, not big goals. So sometimes you can get overwhelmed and just not do anything. But if you give yourself very small goals throughout the day, or in the morning, that's going to keep you focused, that's going to keep you motivated. And so one day at a time, before you know it, a year has gone by, and now you have accomplished so many different things. And that's the beauty about it. And once you practice it, at least for 3 or 4 months, you're going to see, wow, I can accomplish so many more things now. It's going to give you a clear understanding of of how to do things the right way. And you can use that same method with your finances, to organize your finances, pay your bills off, or you pay some of your debt off, or organize your life in different aspects of it, and it's all for the best. From the oracle of your soul's lesson, the message is purpose. I know what I'm here to do. Okay, I know what I'm here to do. This is the message for you guys, to find your purpose, to find what you're here to do, not only for yourself, but also for society. And some people might feel like family is what you're here to do, have a family, raise children. For some might be a career, for some might be a cause that you are very passionate about, that want to help humanity or animals or the planet in a specific way. But focus on that, focus on your purpose and what is your mission here on earth during this lifetime. And once you have all this realized, I do see that a lot of you guys will get out of this sadness and feeling like you don't have what you need in your life. You will not only you will have that clarity, the mental clarity with the Ace of Swords, but you will also have that emotional fulfillment that we have with the Ace of Cups, because now you're not going to focus on all the things you don't have. The opposite, you're going to focus on all the things you do have. And at the end of the day, you only need 1 cup. You don't need 4 cups. You only need 1 cup. And you have what you need. You're alive. You're healthy. That is the biggest thing you can have your health. And then everything else, as long as you have that courage and you have that passion within yourself, you can fix. The only thing that is unfixable is death. That's the only thing. It's final. Everything else you can work around it. And even if you don't accomplish 100% of your goal, just the journey to get there and accomplishing 50 or 60%, just that is the beauty of life. Because as humans, as people, we have a tendency to put ourselves goals, and then we reach those goals, and then we go, okay, I reached this goal. Well, what's next? You might celebrate or enjoy that for a week or two, and then you're always thinking about what's next. So it's not about the destination, it's about the journey to get to the destination. So just enjoy the journey, and enjoying the journey starts with enjoying what you have right now. Okay, my friends, I'm gonna leave it on that note. Thank you so much for watching this video. If you liked it, please share it with other friends as well. Give me a comment and a like. Subscribe to my channel. It helps me a lot. I'll continue making these videos. Thank you, and I see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Okay, let's move on to group number 2 for all you guys who picked the selenite, which is the stone of angels. It connects us to the angelic realm. So beautiful. One of my favorites. Let's get started. Let's see what we have for you guys. Okay, I'm gonna put this one here. The final one. Okay, so the first thing that I'm seeing with the universe card in reverse, I do see that a lot of you guys are working really, really hard towards a goal, to achieve something. And the harder you work, the more you're not getting the result that you're looking for. And I'm feeling a lot of frustration coming just because you are working really hard, you're trying really hard, but some of you guys are feeling like you don't even know where you're headed. You just know you're trying your best, you're giving it all, you're trying to do everything you can, but it's getting too much. It's getting too much for you. And if you continue this sense of overworking yourself, and in a way you have a tendency to victimize yourself at times, my friends, because you tend to say, okay, I can do that too, you can't say no to people. Every time someone asks you to do something else, you're always saying, yeah, sure, I can do that for you, absolutely. And here you are carrying 10 wands, and you're feeling like you just can't do it anymore. There's so many things on your plate. And not getting those results is also affecting you as well. So you still have a lot of way to go. You want this so bad. You want to accomplish this so bad, but still there's a long way to go. And some of you might be planning a trip, might want to go on a trip, and you can't really. You have to still wait. There's a lot of things happening at this moment in time. Maybe because of what's going on in the world at this time, that's affecting your long-term plans as well. But I do see a need to, with the Hanged Man, I do see a need here to reflect, take that time take that time and realize that you can't do everything. Not all your dreams and your plans are realistic. Not all of them can be accomplished, because with the Seven of Cups, I do see that a lot of you guys have all these dreams. You're planning all these different things in your head. You're dreaming about them. You're fantasizing about them. And this is not all your fault. I do see there's other people around you. They're kind of putting all of those dreams in your head. They're telling you, oh, we can do this, we can do that, and this is how our future is gonna be like, and you're so happy and feeling like, yes, this is gonna happen, very excited, very motivated. But what you will find out, unfortunately, with the Seven of Swords, is that you will realize that a lot of the things and the plans that someone has offered to you will not be truthful, and this person has lied and deceived you. For some, it can be a specific company, for some, it can be a specific company or a specific person that has kind of sold you all these dreams, and you will realize that, yeah, either you've worked hard and someone else will get will get to profit from that, and will get that job that you want, or that raise that you want, or that promotion that you want, and they will skip completely over you, even though they've promised you that your turn will be next. And there's a sense of disappointment. And for some of you guys, might even be a relationship that this person is selling you all these dreams, and then you will realize that actually it's not possible, or the person is not, they're not genuine, and they're not truthful to everything they have told you. So there's a need here to seriously focus on what's important to you, and realize that some sacrifices need to be made in order for you to achieve what you want in your life. And you can't continue doing the same thing over and over again and expecting different results, which a lot of you guys are doing here with a Hangman. I do see that a lot of you guys just keep continuing the same patterns of repeating things, but you need to stop that. Take a moment, reevaluate everything that's happening. This is a time for you to start fresh. This is a time for you to start something brand new, and just refocus your energy into something else, into something more positive. But there are some sacrifices that need to be made in this moment in time. You can't just accomplish everything. And on the other end, I do see that a lot of you guys have a lot of support from your family. We have the Ten of Pentacles here, and we have the Ten of Cups. Absolutely two beautiful cards. The Ten of Cups indicating love, happy family, their unconditional love, support from them. So if you're disappointed in your career, if things are not going how they're supposed to, as long as you have the love and dedication of your family, you can overcome anything. There's always hope. There's always a way around things. And with the Ten of Pentacles, I do see that for a lot of you guys come from a family with traditions, with rules, a family that is very close together. So no matter how many times you fall, they're always going to be there for you to help you. Either financially, some of them, or even emotional support, just letting you know I'm here for you. For a lot of you guys who are in relationships, I'm feeling that your spouse, or even your partner, you might not be married, but your partner is very supportive of you. For everything you do, they're always there. You can take a risk, you can take a chance, you can start something, and they're always going to be there to help you out. They're always going to be there to support you and be there with you 100%. So that's the most important thing that I'm feeling, more than just whatever the specific situation is. So at this time, you might be in the stage of the Ten of Wands, but very soon you will get that courage once you find out that all of this wasn't truthful and this other person wasn't telling you the absolute truth. Then you realize, okay, I need to make some changes here and focus on what my family has to offer. And maybe working with your family would be the best option for you. Having a family business or owning or cooperating with other family members will be better, just because they're so supportive, and their love and their care can really assist you during this time than trying to do things by yourself. But there's also need here to learn from this experience and evolve, because with the universe card in reverse, I do see that a lot of you guys are kind of stuck in the past, or sometimes you get stuck into, oh, why didn't this work for me? Why can I have what I want? And from the oracle of your soul's lesson, the message is envy. I am the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, so you need to release the feeling envious of other people, feeling jealous of other people. Just tell yourself, I'm the same as everybody, but with different challenges. Okay, just because you didn't get this promotion this time, so what? You can get something else in the future. Don't focus so much on what's happening here. And why would you want to work with people that are not even genuine people, are not good people? If they lied to you this time, chances are they're going to turn around, and within a couple of months or a year, they're going to lie to the person that got the promotion or got the job or got the raise too. So in a way, you should look at the big picture and see, oh, okay. Thank you for actually showing me who you guys who this place is, or who this particular person is. Thank you for showing me your true colors and for letting me know how you really are, so you don't have to spend more of your precious time within dealing with this group of people, and you can release yourself from that as well. Okay, my friend. So, but some sacrifice needs to be made. You need to reevaluate how you see the world, what you're doing, how you're prioritizing things. That's also very important. From the Oracle of Heart, the message we have is change your focus. So you just need to shift your focus. You need to change your focus into something else. Okay, yes, you've been trying so hard to accomplish this, but it's not happening. It's not working. Sometimes you need to have that. You need to have the ability to say, okay, obviously this is not working. Let me focus my energy somewhere else. I'm all about working hard, trying everything you can to accomplish something. But if it's not meant for you, if it's part of your life journey, sometimes things that happen for a specific reason. It's a way the universe or God or our higher self, you can call it whatever you want. In a way, it shifts us to a different direction because that's not really working for us. And other things happen if we ourselves don't have the courage to see it, to clearly see it and make that decision for ourselves. Then universe comes in, messes things around a little bit, and takes us to a different direction when we need to focus on a completely different sphere of our life. So change your focus is very important. Let go of envy or jealousy towards other people. And from the Oracle of Work Your Light, the message is soul family. Call in your tribe. You don't have to do it alone. Very beautiful, beautiful message. You have a lot of love. You're blessed. I do see that you guys that pick this group are blessed when it comes to family and support. And this cannot just be your family, your blood-related family, meaning your sisters, your brothers, or your parents, but it can also be friends, people that that you feel like they truly connect with you, they truly understand you, they're truly there for you, that you're feeling this deep connection with them, this deep emotional bond with them. It doesn't just have to be your immediate family. As long as you have that good support system of people that you know have your best interests in mind, and they truly love and support you, and they're there for you. So don't do it by yourself. Ask for help. Shift your energy to something and your focus to something positive. Take this as a learning experience to give you that push, and it will affect the way you're thinking about the world as well. Okay, that's why we have the universe card. It will help you increase your conscience, really be more open to open to a different way of viewing life, really be able to see the bigger picture, and be able to grow, not only from this experience, not only in age, but grow mentally, grow on how spiritually as well, and be more motivated, and be more realistic and in touch with what's really going on in your life. It's going to make you more grounded as well, because some of you guys having all this support system, it's very beneficial, but it can also be for some of you, it has probably have made you feel like a bit of unrealistic expectation about the world. You have felt like just because your family is so loving and supportive, that everybody out there is loving and supportive. And soon this experience will make you realize that, okay, it's not the same everywhere. Sometimes people are not as genuine or as supportive as you might have experienced from your own close family or friends. You will realize that, and it's going to be one of those moments when it's like, okay, now I get it. It's more to it. Not everybody is the same, so I gotta kind of watch out more for myself and be more conscious about who I trust and who I dedicate all this time and energy to. Okay, my friends, this is all the messages that I had for you guys. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with other friends as well. Give me a like and a comment, and I see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 3 for all of you guys who picked the Amethyst group. This is a great stone to help us during times of stress, anxiety. For all of you who suffer from any type of addiction, it helps you with addiction as well. Meditate with amethyst. It helps you get that mental clarity when it's time for you to make decisions, so you feel frustrated, you don't know what path to take in life. It helps open your third eye chakra. It also is very beneficial to keep next to your nightstand if you're suffering from you can't fall asleep at night, or you have bad dreams. It helps you sleep much more peacefully. So it's a great stone for that. I have amethyst, 2 big amethysts here, and this third piece as well. Okay, guys, let's see what messages we have for you. Start with the heart chakra. Okay, it's probably lots of emotions involved in this reading. Okay. Okay, the first thing that I see with the 7 of Pentacles is that a lot of you guys have been dedicating a lot of your time and efforts to a specific relationship, a person that you loved, a relationship that is very significant for you. For some, it can even be regarding your career or a friendship. But I'm feeling that all your efforts and all the things that you're given, you're not getting back in return. It's like trying to plant a seed in a not fertile land, and it doesn't matter what you do, and it doesn't matter how many times you water it, it's not going to flourish. It's not going to give you the results that you're expecting. That's the energy that I'm feeling for you guys. that it's not so much on what you're doing, it's more about what the other person is giving you in return, or just not given to the right person or the right circumstances. So there's a need here to kind of evaluate where all that effort, where all that sacrifice is going towards, what you're actually working towards. I'm seeing for a lot of you guys, it's the fact that you've been with this person for such a long time. You have so many fond memories with this person. You might have known each other since you were kids, for some of you, since you were really young, and all those memory, all the times you've been together, that is stopping you from really making a decision. Even though you're tired of not getting back what you're given. In a way, I'm feeling some of you are drained. It's like you can't pour from an empty cup. You can't just continue to give, and then not get in return. But the Six of Cups, it tells me that the past is what's keeping you. The past, the memories, the nostalgia, the good times spent together, that innocence that you used to have with one another, that commitment that you had towards this person. Your loyalty your loyalty and your dedication, it's stopping you from actually moving on to and realizing that whatever was bringing you close is not bringing you close anymore. Okay. And for some, it can even be children that are involved, that you don't want to break your family, or you see that things are not working, but you still want to try and work things out, keeping that hope in your mind that, oh, maybe we might get along, we might fix this if we both try it. And you in a way, you're stuck in the past. And some of you guys are only looking at all the positive traits that the person has, and you're kind of justifying everything that they're doing. You're saying, okay, maybe this person is not really acting that way, that maybe this is because they're stressed, or they have this much going on, or that thing going on, and you kind of justifying everything. It's also keeping you in this place of being just stuck, and it's not healthy anymore. It's not good for you anymore. So we have both sixes here, the Six of Swords and the Six of Cups. The Six of Swords, it's a great indication in reverse that you're not thinking clearly. You're not thinking with your head. You're just going by your feelings, by your emotions, but what your heart is telling you to do at this time. And what the past, in a way, what the past is keeping you in the same position. It's time for you guys to face the reality, look at things in a much more clear perspective. And there is also a fear here to start something new. Sometimes we can be trapped in a situation that is not working, that is toxic, but is still comfortable because we know this situation. We've been in this. It's our comfort zone in a way. And venturing into the unknown, it's scary. It's very scary. As you can see, even from the card, you can't really see what's lying ahead. There's like this fog. You can't really see if there's what's on the other side of the lake. Okay, and you're not really there yet to take the journey at this time. It's gonna start building up slowly to get to that stage, but you're not there as of yet. You're still working towards. It's gonna take a while. This might be a situation that you've been dealing with for a long time. But I'm feeling that for a lot of you guys, even the time when you see this video, is still gonna take some time for you to get to that place. Because this person, especially with the Emperor, I'm feeling that this person plays such an important role in your life that you feel like this person just completely dominates and controls your emotions. And there is a lot of manipulation and a lot of control going on in a mental level, that you feel like you just can't do it by yourself, because you have the Emperor providing everything for you, doing everything for you. In a way, your thoughts are a mirror of his thoughts. Whatever this person is saying, you're thinking, okay, yeah, that must be right, absolutely. this person has been with you for such a long time that in a way has molded the way you think and the way you see the world. And with the Emperor, I'm feeling that the way this person sees the world is very structured, very firm, very rigid, very not too many colors going on. Okay, it's very grayish, and that's scary. And that's the way you look at the world too, because that's what you're getting from this person. This person sees everything gray. There is nothing out there. People are evil. Kind of that kind of energy. It's very hard to make it in life, it's being fed into you, all of that. And it doesn't necessarily have to do with a romantic relationship. It can even be a father figure for some of you, or another person that is very important in your life. Sometimes it can even relate to institutions and jobs and careers, and in a larger scheme, when you're dealing with a supervisor, someone that you've been working together for a very long time, and you see that this person is always just too dark and kind of affecting your thoughts as well, because you do respect them for their authority, but it's enabling you to make decisions for your own self by listening to this person, and by having all that control and domination within kind of dominating completely the way you think and the way you feel, even if they don't do it intentionally. Just their presence and their authority kind of imposes themselves on you. Is so deeply rooted within you that it's not allowing for a lot of self-expression. It's not really allowing for you to make those decisions. But what I'm seeing, my friends, is that slowly you will try to see things clearly. Okay, slowly you will start with the Justice card. That need that you have for equality, that need that you have for things to be even between you and the other person, because this person is very there's a lot of strong masculine energy connected with the Emperor. It's connected with Mars, it's connected with Aries, that very male dominating industry, or very male dominating person that imposes that belief system that women has to follow certain rules, or being so strong, like I'm the number one in the house, I'm the number one person that rules, and everybody should just listen, not argue, not discuss, not talk back. Whatever this person says is law, and that's about it. But you don't want that anymore. You're here. You're with the Justice card, where that on that Libra energy, all the opposite of Aries. You want compromise, you want stability, and they haven't been. You feel like this relationship, whatever the nature of the relationship is, it's not fair anymore. It's completely controlled by the Emperor, and you will see that even the love that you used to have for this person, even the emotional involvement that you used to have with this person, whatever brought you together in the beginning, all of that is kind of shifting away, and you're shifting away from this person. You don't feel that emotional connection anymore. You don't feel like this person understands you in the core level anymore. So it's something that is going to happen very slowly, very gradually. You're not going to be able to do this right away, just move right away or make these changes, but slowly, as the time goes by, you will start to realize, okay, I'm just empty when it comes to your heart and your emotions. This person is not fulfilling your heart anymore. This person is not giving you the necessary love and dedication that you need anymore. And from the Oracle of Work Your Light, the message is the initiation, rite of passage, crossing the threshold. And that this is exactly a picture of what's going on right now in your life. Okay, everything is dark. You can see the light. You're finally able to see the light. You're finally able to see that, okay, this is not working. This person has very strong dominating influence in your life. You need to take control of your life again. You need to be strong again. And you're trying to closely move towards the light. Okay, you can see it, and you will see a great difference once you take a few steps and get out of the situation. As I said, it's scary. It's scary because getting out there is scary. You don't know what's on the other side. But slowly, the more you keep walking, the more you keep leaving the darkness, the closer you're gonna get to the light, the closer you're gonna get to that next stage. And we see the beautiful purple and the clear water on the background. So it's like living a bad situation and moving towards something that is much better for yourself. Okay, and the initiation is you're about to step into something sacred. You're about to step into, maybe even consciously, into a higher level of consciousness. Okay, you're using this as a stepping stone to realize that you're not being judged fairly. You're not getting that love that you need. And during this process, my friends, it's very important to heal your heart chakra. Okay, and the heart chakra is just an energetical point in our body. A way you can activate your heart chakra is by meditation. You can use meditative music, or you can just focus your energy on your heart and think while you're sitting in peace, in quiet. Think that you're releasing this green light signifying healing, and you're sending that green light unconditionally from your heart to the world. You're sending that to everyone that needs healing, everyone, the animals that need healing, to the planet, to the plants, to anyone. It can be a specific person in your life that you know that they need love and they need support, or it can just be unconditionally in general. You just say, I want the love in my heart to be spread around the world. I want to send it to other people. I want to heal everyone that needs this love. Send it to them. Okay, you can either envision that this greenish light, or this blue light signifying peace, or the green light signifying healing. You're sending healing. That's why the heart chakra is green, by the way. The red, sometimes we associate the red color with love, but that's more passion, and it's more passion and romantic love and lust. Then the green, it's more universal love for life, love and healing. So try to meditate, open your heart chakra. That's going to help you also heal yourself, because all that unconditional love and unconditional energy that you're sending out there, in return, you're going to get all of that back into yourself, and it's going to help you heal your heart. It's going to help you have the courage within yourself to make the decisions that you need to make for your family, for yourself, and to get out of this person that is trying to control everything or is so dominating. Maybe they do it even in a not... the emperor here might even not try to do it. They might not even do it on purpose per se, or just consciously thinking about how they're affecting you, or how they're not giving you that love that you need, or how they're not being romantic or loving or caring. Maybe that's just the type of person that this person is. They're not doing that intentionally to hurt you. That might be the case as well, because it's not in reverse. So his intentions are not necessarily negative or bad intentions. It's not the right fit for you. I'm feeling for a lot of you guys, because whoever picked this group is very emotional. We see a lot of cups here. There's a lot of emotions involved. You might even be a water sign, because you're so you feel a lot with your heart. But the biggest success from the Lessons of the Soul Oracle, the biggest success is, I know that there is no greater goal than to love. So for you, the biggest success is to love and to be loved, and to have this unconditional love towards other people. Okay, as I said, there is a need here to view the world in colors, not so much in grayish and darker colors, but to view the world in bright, beautiful colors, and see that yes, it's possible. Okay, it's possible. There is a better life out there. There is good people out there. Okay, if you guys get one message from that is very important from this reading is shifting your perspective into believing, in having faith in whatever makes you feel happy. And I'm pro any religion or anything that makes you feel good and happy and motivates you. Anything good, I'm all about it. Doesn't matter what religion you're following. If you feel like it affects in a positive way in your life, it improves your life in some sort of way, that's all good and that's all positive. And slowly, I'm feeling you guys with the 5 of Cups, slowly when you get out of this situation, you will actually realize that now you can breathe freely. Okay, it's one of those situations that you've been suffering for such a long time that when the end comes and you're able to just cut things finally, you will realize, wow, there is this huge weight lifted off your shoulders. And now you can breathe again. Okay. Now you're like, wow, I'm not even sad that this ended. I'm actually happy. I can see love now. I can start healing now. I can start feeling better now. I didn't even know how difficult this whole situation was till it ended. Wow, I feel so much better. That's the type of energy I'm feeling for you guys. It's not going to be sad at all. You're going to start healing right away. You're going to start looking at positive things right away. And you might even discover that a person close to you that you didn't realize before actually has a romantic interest on you, okay? Or it's attracted to you, or like a secret admirer, because we have the 2 of Cups right on the other side. So you're being so much focused on the 3 of Cups, on all this stuff that is not going like the way you want to, the past, all of that you couldn't realize another person that is right next to you that really cares and loves you. So yeah, that might also change as well. And a new beautiful love story might start, or even just loving yourself. Or sometimes I would suggest you guys, especially if you live a very long relationship, you should take some time to heal first before you jump into something new right away, because chances are you might bring some of that all that trauma or your insecurities or anything of that sort that you've been carrying, like negativity that you might be carrying from the past relationship to the new one. So just take some time for yourself to reflect, to feel good about yourself, and then maybe get to know someone new and start a new relationship. Okay, guys, this is all the messages that I had for you. Thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please share it with other friends as well. Comment, give me a like, subscribe to this channel. It helps me a lot. Thank you so much, and I see you on my next video. Bye-bye. Okay, group number 4, you picked the clear quartz, the master healer, the stone that is used to charge other crystals and also raise our vibration. Let's see. Raise our frequency, our energy. Meditating with clear quartz is an excellent way to makes us feel more energized. Okay. So for you guys who picked group number 4, I'm feeling that there's a lot of competition happening in your current life right now when it comes to your work, your career, your personal life, or your business. There's a lot of competition, differences on ideas. Both parties are very passionate about what they're trying to implement or what they're saying. And this has a lot to do with the different ways of thinking. With the 3 of Pentacles, I do see that you have been working towards, in this company or in your particular field for a long time, so you're considered an expert at what you do. But the way you do things, it's a bit old school. There needs to be some type of change that you are resisting. You're not really agreeing with what the other people are saying or what they're trying to implement. There is a difference in communication on viewpoints here. You think of it in terms of, if it's not broken, why fix it? They're saying, no, it's not actually that productive to continue to do things this way. We have to implement something new. We have to increase productivity. And you're just disagreeing for some reason. You're very passionate about it. You're resisting this change, because with the Death card, there is a change that's a pivotal point that things need to turn. Okay, implementing new technology. And maybe things that you used to do by hand, now they're being more done by in a completely different way. Everything's more automized, and you're feeling like you can't really adjust to what's happening, or maybe you're in the future, you're seeing things, you're feeling certain things that you're keeping to yourself. Because with High Priestess, I'm feeling that there is a sense of feeling that things will completely change at this point. Once this technology is implemented, once this change is made, everything will change. But you're too scared to speak up and to realize that, okay, whatever I do, whatever I say, it looks like this is about to happen. You have stood up for yourself, you have stood up for your opinions, you have stood up for your ideas. Sometimes it has gotten to a point when you're maybe raising your voice or really strongly having very strong feelings, being very passionate about it, but the other people are being very combative as well. And this is going to take you to a point when you're just going to retreat within yourself. You're going to say, okay, I can see that my opinion is not going to be considered in this case, so I might as well just withdraw from this case, and whatever needs to happen here has to happen. So you have a lot of knowledge, and you can see that some people may laid off, or things will not be the same after this implementation. You're not really for it, but it's something that you can't stop. It's something that it's inevitable. When we are here with the energy of the Death card, that Pluto, that Scorpio energy, something is final. It's coming to the surface. It's happening. All we have to do is just be flexible and accept it. We can't really do anything about it. And that's what I'm feeling for you guys. You can fight, you have fought it, you're fighting it, you're trying to make management or other people or even maybe your family understand that you want to continue to run your business the way you want to, but there's exterior factors that are affecting your decision making, and they're making you seem like, okay, you have to continue, you have to accept this in a way. There's no fighting this. So it's final. Okay, just go with it. Try to be reborn from this. Try to see the best, to make the best out of this change. And just it's very important to also take some time for yourself. Okay, we have two cards here indicating the need to take a break. Okay, literally from the oracle of Work Your Light, the message is take a break. A life's work, not a season. Get off the treadmill. So you have been given a lot of time and a lot of dedication towards your career, towards your job, a whole lifetime to reach this stage of feeling completed, feeling like you're an expert at what you do and feeling good about yourself. But now there's the time to take care of your own needs and focus on your health. Some of you might also be exercising maybe too much. You need to kind of take some time off for that as well. And what's important, you guys, I'm feeling that this time it's not only needed physically, so to be detached, but also mentally, to take some time to really unwind and really disconnect from the world, because the Four of Swords is a great indication of being mentally exhausted, being mentally tired, having so many things on your plate that you might even feel physically sick. Don't allow yourself to get to that point when you're neglecting your own health and you're neglecting your own needs to follow a cause or to give yourself fully to your profession, to your work, to your career, that you're neglecting your own self. So there's a need here to also disconnect from social media, disconnect from the news, disconnect from anything, and just focus on your family. Celebrate the time off with your family. The Four of Wands, so we go from the Four of Swords to the Four of Wands. From that very stressful energy, we got a lot on our mind, to this energy of celebrating, spending good quality positive time with our family, regenerating our energy, celebrating just being alive, having a beautiful home, having health, spending that time with them without focusing on anything else. Okay, that's going to help you also bring that peace within your heart, because the Chariot, I see the Chariot in reverse has made you feel so like there was no balance in your life, like you weren't really going anywhere with whatever was going on. You will never come victorious out of this. It's out of your hands. It's just things, the horses are wild, they're going in two different directions, you can't really control them, so you might as well focus on your family, because the Chariot is also connected to the Moon card, is also connected to Cancer, with that home feel, that need to feel like make time to completely merge yourself into your family, in that support, get that love, give them your love and dedication, and realize what's really important. Okay, what is really important here? And family is what's really important. Some things are out of your control. And the main lesson to learn for you guys, for group number 4, is from the Oracle of Soul Lessons, is blame. I accept a responsibility for my well-being. I accept the responsibility for my well-being. There's things that are out of our control. We can't change them. We can't do anything about it. It's, there's other people that make decisions for us. What we can do is focus on ourselves, focus on our families, do the best that we can to make sure that we're providing for them, and we're not also just providing financially, but we're being there for them emotionally. Okay, we're having that one-on-one time. We're having dinner together and turning all the phones off, no phones, no screen time, just looking at each other in the eyes and connecting with one another. That is very important. So take responsibility for your well-being. Don't just say, oh, well, it's this person's fault because I'm overworking, or just kind of blame everything else instead of being strong and say, no, I need to make time for myself. I can't allow somebody to... I can't allow a company or another place to just take 100% of my time, or this job or this career to completely drain my soul. Okay, don't get it to that. Don't wait for the situation to get out of control, out of hand, to get to that point. Because I'm feeling a lot of you guys are also... this has affected you or on an emotional level that is also releasing in stress in different areas of your life, especially for women. This can be affecting your if you feel any type of discomfort within your body when it comes to your menstrual cycle or your reproductive system or anything of that sort. You're feeling any type of pain or anything, don't go to a doctor, get a checkup, take care of yourself, because the High Priestess is also a form of maybe some type of illness or anything going on within the body caused by stress or caused by other influences that you're keeping to yourself, because now you're disappointed, you lost this battle, you're arguing with people, you're not getting anywhere, you're keeping everything to yourself, you're kind of all that knowledge, you're saying, okay, I'm gonna just keep that to myself, lock it inside of me, and just do what I'm supposed to do, and just continue without giving an opinion or without even expressing how I truly feel about it. So there is a need here to nurture yourself. That's why we have the card Nurture from the Oracle of Heart. You've been a mother figure to a lot of other people. Not necessarily you might not have children, but you're giving your time and your love unconditionally to a business, a company, other people, your job, your career, your some of you might even be in school. You're dedicating your entire time to that, and there is this need to nurture yourself. Okay, go on a vacation, do something that you enjoy doing, take time to enjoy yourself. Okay, take the time to have your favorite food, and maybe be close to a beach, and try to do as less work as possible. I'm talking, if you can, not even walking, like if you can book a hotel there's right next to the beach, you just walk out on and you're on the beach, you're sitting there, you don't have to do anything, you don't have to cook, you don't have to clean, you don't have to do nothing but just enjoy your life, and you deserve it. I feel that whoever picked this group, you guys work so hard and you give so much of yourself to other people that you truly neglect your own needs. You neglect to nurture yourself and bring that happiness and the vitality back into your life. This is so important. You need to re-bring that joy to live, the joy to enjoy life. Okay? And be optimistic about the future. Raise your vibration. Feel optimistic again. Feel full of energy to do anything that you want. You can't pour, as I said from the beginning, you can't pour from an empty cup. If you're just being given, now you need to take some time. And yeah, you take good care of others. This person is, I'm feeling you guys are very family oriented. With the 4 here, your family, it's your main focus, is what drives you, but also I'm feeling, because you think about family so much, that sometimes you neglect yourself, and sometimes neglecting yourself means that you're neglecting your family as well. Because the most important thing that your family needs from you is to see you happy and healthy and to see you well. If you're doing well, your family is going to be well as well, and you can give them the best version of yourself. So take some time, you guys. Take time, take a break, take some time for yourself. And this is all the messages that I had for you. I hope you enjoyed your reading. Please share it with other friends if you did. Comment below, give me a like, subscribe. It helps my channel a lot. Thank you so much, and I see you in my next video. Bye bye.